Look, we're all on a little day trip, and apparently Hol and Anne are at 6.5 miles, so we're all here to meet them. So we're relying on Lisa to show us which way we need to go and find them. Okay. So we're in Keswick. It's been a beautiful drive here. Got lots of sunshine, so hopefully they're not dehydrating. And we'll show you more when we find them. There's a sign to say caution runners. I'm not quite sure how we're going to spot them with the drone, but we'll give it our best shot. It's very, very busy around here. Well, we've got to the finish point where they've said they're going to be ending. It's absolutely stunning here. But I've messed up a little bit because the drone app isn't working. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get you any footage. But they should be running down over here any minute. So Jodie has just seen them run up over the top there, so we're hoping they're going to come back down this way. Now, we haven't been organised with a bottle of champagne to spray all over them, but Bailey has got a bottle of San Pellegrino to celebrate as they come down. Now, where are they? So we've got Lisa, we've got Vince over there on the bench, we've got Kaz with us, Frey, Jodie, Bailey. We've actually left Michael at home looking after the yard because he's come in to do a bit of the roof. The lovely geese and the ducks. And there was a swan around. Yep, there's one over there. But where are Hol and Anne? There they are! Go on, Bailey, get ready with the water. Excellent! Woohoo! Go Anne! Go Anne! Go Hol! Where's she gone? You've lost your running partner.
We hit 10.
Yay! Go on, spray him, Bailey. Oh, well done, both of you. Give us a hug.
I'm very wet.
I don't care. Well done. Thank you. Well done.
Well done. 24. Sorry. Yeah. I've only been going out twice a week, roughly. But I think doing what we do, we hold it. Yeah. So, you know.
Absolutely amazing.
Could I just point out the new designer place to store your phone during exercise? It's been there all around.
Dare we ask where yours is, Anne?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, you are organised.
Can we go and sit in the lake down there, or is that not allowed in our park?
We'll go for it. You know, you may or may not get told to get out, but that's it. She's going to cool off now. That's 2 in. Here's Bailey now. It's so beautiful. We're so lucky to live in this part of the world.
Yeah.
Go on, what did you want to say?
In September, we're doing a half marathon.
Wow.
A proper race.
Running buddy.
Yeah.
Aww.
We don't know when and we don't know where, but it's happening sometime in September.
Yes, see you then.
So if any of the horses cripple themselves between now and then, we'll be going towards their vet's bill. Sorry, I'm not wishing that on any of them, but you've seen their track record.
This is true. So where are you going to do the half marathon?
We don't know yet, Tracy.
Somewhere not hilly.
Oh.
I like hills, but Anne doesn't. So it's like today, it's not flat, but it's not hilly. It's just nice occasional gradients. You know, we've gone for the middle ground.
Undulating. There's a word. Undulating.
Yeah. But Hol,
By the way, Anne, you have beautiful undulations.
But Hol, when you were off getting changed, I asked Anne what was the worst bit of the run.
Yeah.
Go on. What was it?
We just nearly finished. About a minute in, and Holly made me run up a hill to make more distance.
I did. We hadn't quite hit 10, so I thought we can't share our GPS map on the GoFundMe if we said we're going to run 10 miles around Derwent Water if it's not quite 10.
Yeah.
But
so she was proper adjudicator, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was, but it was up.
Okay,
Why
Anne.
up? Why not across or down?
I'm really sorry. I'll massage your calf to say sorry. I'm not physio, so I'm just kind of groping it at the moment.
Oh, you're both absolute stars.
Does that feel nice?
Oh, that's lovely.
It's actually.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Is it terrible? I'm just squeezing you.
It's Sunday evening, and myself, Kaz, Bailey and Mum over there, we've just sat down and watched Hole and Anne's video from their run today. Oh my goodness, we just haven't stopped laughing, have we?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
The pair of them are absolute legends, you know.
Yeah.
Hole's commentary is just hilarious. And, you know, big up to Anne again for thinking of this, going out, doing that 10-mile run and raising such incredible funds for the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gory alert time. And this is looking rather yucky this morning. So you can see how it's really beginning to come away. And it's a little bit smelly today, so I'm just going to give it a rinse as usual. And then Sam is actually here later today and he's going to be taking a look at it. I don't think it's infected at all. At least he can just have a look, because if it was infected it would be inflamed. So this will hopefully just soothe it a little bit for him. It's bath time for Holster today. He's got visitors in stable stays tonight. He's not been in there for about a week or so now, so he'll thoroughly enjoy that. I'm going to give him a good curry comb, give him a good nice scratch on his back legs, which he loves, and give him a bath. We've got Michael in again today, doing a bit more of the roof. He even came in on Sunday. Doesn't it look beautiful? And I love how at the front here, he's even got a beautiful angle just on the roof here. So rather than bringing it straight down, he's angled it in line with the building. So he can only give us today because he's then back on his other job. We're going to get the rest of that all cleared out so that we can all get it all pressure washed and measured up. And then Michael, once he's done the roof, will be able to do the concreting at the front. Little Mr. Jubbers has come down with Hoytsy. There's Holster after her marathon run yesterday. Not that it was a marathon. Is it a marathon next time round? Half marathon next time. I think you should go straight in for the kill and do a marathon.
All right, Tracy, do you want to join us?
No. So what else have we got going on today? We've got Chris coming. Allegedly, yeah. So sometimes he doesn't always turn up on the days that he says he's going to come. And we've got Sam coming to see Hida. Allegedly, yeah. Again, I don't know whether that's actually happening, but we'll know when he turns up. We've got some visitors on our Meet the Horses tour, so they've got the... No, that is confirmed.
Yeah.
So they get the pleasure of Hole's company for that. Do I need to stop videoing because you're going to make a noise now?
I haven't even taken that into consideration, but most probably, yeah.
Okay.
All right, mate. Good lad. That other one's walling off nicely, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, there were actually bits dangling off this morning, so it was quite disgusting, even for me.
Maybe too short a touch, not so bad.
He's not keen on it being touched.
Yeah. You sort of get to a stage where it's sort of flying off, and then you sort of leave it to... Right, okay. Yeah, I think at the moment just
leave it as
leave
it
it.
is.
Leave it. We'll leave the band on. All right, mate. Hopefully, just carry on having more effect.
Yeah.
Give him another week, I think.
Okay. I mean, I've still got him on TB today.
Yeah. One morning and night.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he on before he was on this?
He was on Equiox before.
Right. Okay. I'd probably drop him down to 1 and see. And if he looks sorer with it,
Yeah.
put him back up to 2. But
Okay.
if he copes on 1, then that's fine. Yeah. It's a question of
Just waiting.
waiting really now. Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're just literally sort of rinsing it off with water just to soothe.
Yeah. No, I
soothe
think
it,
that's
really.
exactly the right thing to do. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to see it looking slightly more shriveled, but I think that'll.
I know, well,
that'll
that
happen
kind
at
of
the moment.
surprised me that there
Yeah.
was, even this morning, there was still blood coming out of this.
Yeah, yeah. But it's the cream will sort of keep being released and sort of eat and hopefully killing off the base.
I brought Teddy out because he has also rolled several times today and he was rubbing his tummy on the ground, so I think it's just that he's quite itchy as well because they've still got the last of this hair coming out. It's very warm. They've obviously got the fly sheets on. Take those rugs off regularly and give them a bit of a massage, then that hair gets sort of stuck underneath and then his mane gets a little bit matted. So he just, like Hoytzer, he needed a good curry comb just to stop him from feeling so itchy. And I'm going to give him a little rinse over and then put a fresh rug on him. So he's still standing well enough on that leg. In fact, was resting the other one there. No, now he's resting the bad leg. So although I think he's got a little bit of discomfort with that, it's also that he's a bit hot and he's a bit itchy and a bit sticky. So hopefully after a nice wash, he'll feel a lot fresher and a lot more comfortable. He's had a nice clean up. Decided not to put his rug back on. And he's going to come in here and roll a little bit more now. Just got to pick the right spot. He got up quicker that time, whereas before he was getting up, he was rubbing his tummy on the wood chip. Do you feel better now? You're not going free rein. I know they're up the top there. You can stay in there for now. He does look a lot brighter in his face now. Do you want someone to come and join you? Iceman's in, so he could come for a play date. You just don't quite know what to do with yourself now. He's looking longingly up the top there because he knows that Micah and Annie are wandering around up there. I've put Iceman in with Teddy Bear, and I just wanted to say that for those of you that are new to the channel, you don't necessarily know the background of these two. They were both surrendered to the sanctuary at the same time. They'd come over from Holland as 3-year-olds and they'd lived all their life together, and they are great friends. And one of the questions, because we'll all think about different reasons why Iceman's got the ulcers. Somebody did raise the query, you know, maybe Ice is missing Bear because Bear now spends all his time up at the yard, and maybe the stress of that was causing the ulcers. In all honesty, I do genuinely think that the ulcers date back a long time, because even when we first started working with Iceman, he was, in hindsight, he was showing signs that are fairly typical of what a horse might do when they do have some discomfort. So sort of turning around and looking at his shoulders when he was being ridden, being a little bit girthy, but it was never anything very drastic with him. All the boys were out together before Bear was diagnosed with his problem, They all got on really well, but a lot of the time Ice and Bear were separate and a little bit indifferent to each other. Now, that doesn't mean that they're still not really good friends. It was suggested that we allow them a bit more time together. Obviously, that's not going to settle the ulcers down in itself. But again, I'd like to think that Ice knows that Bear is still here because he's coming up to the yard on a regular basis. So he knows that Bear is around. And he's made good friends with Hannes. He's, you know, good friends with Uber, although I think he would like to be top dog like Uber is. But we'll let him have little times like this with Bear, you know, either in the turnout or, you know, even wandering round. Once we've got on top of these ulcers, you know, his life is stress-free enough that they're not going to recur. But obviously, if they were there in the first place or they appeared when he first came because of the stress of moving here, just natural management alone wasn't going to settle them down, and he needed the Gastrogard just to take the edge off them. But we'll have him scoped again in another month just to check how they're doing. But for now, Teddy Bear's a little bit happier because he's not quite so itchy, and he's having a nice mutual groom with his old buddy. I've got another little parcel and it's got a purple ribbon on, so I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I've got no excuse now to not keep my very beautiful hat in tip-top shape. Jamie, it's a very, very beautiful hat bag. Thank you very much. What was that? You've nearly had enough today?
I've got slate fever now.
Slate fever. Is that a thing?
Well, it's just... I'm just like...
I'm not surprised. You have worked 7 days.
Yeah, I know, but I've put about 7 rows on today, and you bend down, it's bloody hard work. People don't realise slating's so physical. And your legs, because you're on a slope all the time, it's...
Yeah.
There's some wicked sky going up across Ulverston. Looks like we might have a bit of thunder yet.
We might do. There's jets about to come over as well. But I never catch them on camera. I just need to get it cleared out inside now.
This week.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know, but I've been doing like office stuff and bathing horses and
like
making them comfortable.
Fun stuff in the office.
Yeah. I've had little Micah in today who's been going free rein round the yard, as I've promised her that I'm going to spend more time with her this week. And she's one of our itchiest horses, and she very often gets these horrible crusty nasty bits in her mane. Again, that's my technical way of describing it. This year, as some of you may remember, we've given all the ones who get particularly itchy insole injections in the hope that it was going to reduce how bad they got. But it was interesting talking to Sam today because he was asking whether we were happy with it or not. And I have to say, I wouldn't do it again because I don't think it's made a difference with any of them. And if we look at Micah's mane, and this is after I've actually treated it, you can see how she's got these bare patches up here which were really hard and dry, and this whole part of her neck gets really solid. And I suppose it's a lot of people would say it's sweet itch. Every time she moves her neck, it's pulling on those scabby bits, and it's quite sore. And it's one of the reasons why she's one of the first ones to wear a fly sheet, just like Annie does. So what I've done today is I've washed it in some aloe shampoo just to soothe it, run some conditioner through it, and then I've actually just put some heel balm, massaged it through her whole neck, because what that'll do will hopefully soften the skin. It's not massively inflamed anymore. There's not the sort of scab sitting on top of it, and it's not raw underneath. but by applying the heel balm, I'm hoping that she'll feel a little bit more comfortable with it and she won't feel that it's pulling the whole time on her neck. You can see there's a patch there that she's not so sensitive on it now, just because I've already rubbed the balm in. And you know, I could give her steroid injections, but I'm not a fan of steroids, so I'm not keen to do that. So we just, like with everything, we try and manage it as best we can. Now, with Micah being one of the itchy ones, I'm very glad that her rug has come back in the first batch to have been printed up. So a big shout out to Mary, who sponsored her fly sheet this year. And now she's going to go and compare notes with Hida. Oh, Hida, doesn't she look beautiful? I think Micah's very happy in her new fly sheet. And she's snacking on some cow parsley on the way down. Iceman there is having a day without his muzzle. Hannes, little angel eyes, has got his fly sheet all grubby already. Oh, that's not very nice. And there's Uber, who's also in his. Out with Rainbow Boy Nero. He's had a nice relaxing day out. Hello, Uber. Hey, Nero. Giving him another night out. Might even leave him out tomorrow night as well. And then he can come in for a little bit of a sleep. Although he was sleeping nicely out in the field this morning. Hello, Cheeky. Did you want to have a chat to Micah? Yeah. Oh my. It's very nice to have been able to spend a bit more time with her today. And in fact, I'll probably take her to Mel's tomorrow. And we'll have a bit of a groundwork session as well.